Bruce used to show up everywhere: Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, you name it. But lately, his name suddenly vanished, to the point where other streamers are begging him to come back.
Bruce, where is you at? You probably one of them too. Bring your ass back to Twitch. Go crazy. If I'm back, hit me. Simple.
It almost feels like one moment set off the domino effect for Bruce, blocking him from being himself and stream more. Did Bruce deserve all of this to happen? To understand that, we need to rewind back to the humble days. Bruce was an ordinary kid from Riverdale, Georgia, with big goals and faith in himself, who started to stream on Twitch off his PS4, playing and grinding NBA. Being broke was a problem for Bruce, because his dreams were so big that the only way was to break the chain that kept him from making it in life. In other words, Bruce had to give his best to stream every day until he made it. The first couple of years were rough for him. All he did was play NBA every day on Twitch. However, the equipment Bruce had was not enough for his streams, so he pulled out his laptop, bought a cheap microphone, and changed his content. Gaming was not that important anymore. Bruce would experiment new ways of creating content to grow bigger on the internet. This made him quit his comfort zone and collaborate with other streamers, including Austin, Los Polos, and Pokimane, or even artists such as Young Bands and DDG. At this point, Bruce's name starts to pop everywhere you look. This shows how much people looked forward to him streaming more and more. Being yourself is the way to grow on Twitch, and Bruce always embraced this. And this took him even further. 2020 marked Bruce's year when COVID had all of us sit in our houses, playing Among Us with Raging Aiden, VR chat with his fans, and even listening to his fans' confessions through donations. All of this made Bruce mainstream on Twitch and averaged 1,000 people per stream. Obviously, this number of viewers didn't flatline. It grew slowly up to 10K in a matter of a year. On March 28, 2022, Bruce joined OTK, one of the most popular streaming organizations on Twitch. OTK saw Bruce's potential and decided to make him part of the organization. The main reason you'll join an organization is simply because of the interactions that you can have with the other streamers.
Has Bruce even touched anything? Touched your mom's tits?
Therefore, everyone is able to create content and take part together in different events as a streaming group. Bruce eventually stepped upon a goldmine, given the fact that OTK was an already established organization, so this opportunity would just catapult his career even higher than ever. Everything looked perfect for Bruce. He started to affiliate with Kai and Rage to form a trio group named DYK, got his first ever mention, and people would praise him because he didn't change one bit. Bruce's community felt like they made the right person famous without any doubts. He worked his way up here by himself, streamed countless hours to a couple of viewers that turned into thousands, and most importantly, he stayed true to himself. There is no way in hell that Bruce would change, right? Well, in life, when you get the ups, you also get the downs. Bruce suddenly developed an ego and lost himself in the process.
It ain't no ego to take care of yourself and want to be better for yourself. And if you gotta separate from people to do that, then that's what the f you do, dumbass. You think I give a f what the f y'all talking about? No!
First things first, he quit OTK. Apparently, his community hated the organization from the start, calling Miskiff fat and just hate on the rest of OTK. But Bruce actually left because
I didn't want to be seen as the black person that was going to carry them to the triumph and hold the sword and take all the heat looking bad.
one man out of an org. OTK never forced him to do any events or videos. I don't really understand why his community would view them as the black person to carry them. After he left OTK, Bruce started to beef with DDG because Bruce was hating on his music, which escalated things to the point where he didn't want DDG to hop on a song with Lucky.
Lucky hopped on DDG track. No, I'm gonna save you from that one myself.
You W.
I fuck with DDG.
Yeah, he just started hitting me up.
I don't fuck with his music. I'm just playing.
And then started to beef on stream while Bruce was drunk.
Could you afford that crib in LA?
Why the f would I move to LA when the tax is higher?
Stupid ass.
Nah, I'm just playing.
After he said that, I've been trolling him for like 2 years straight.
2 years?
Yeah, I made him fall off. I ended his whole career.
So Bruce don't stream no more?
Nope.
Damn.
I got rid of him.
He left OTK, then he got in a beef with DDG. What happened next? he got in another beef, this time with both Kai Cenat and Lil Yachty. Bruce's DMs got leaked on Twitter, where he talks bad about Kai Cenat because he made a short movie with Ray and said that they started acting like they weren't acting fake already on stream. Along with that, Bruce also announced that he's going to Japan, but Kai copied him and went to Japan before Bruce. Then Bruce goes off on Yachty for calling him his son, implying the fact that he never copied Yachty fashion-wise, despite Yachty inspiring Bruce to dress like him.
Thing is though, I ain't know I had that much goddamn real estate in this head. If you ever get fat, don't get Ozempic.
If you not ball hog, then die.
Hey twin, that Ozempic twins with Drake, twin, that crazy, bro. Watch out, bro. I don't want no problem with you, bro. Stop, bro. Watch out, Lil Miles. You trim, twin. You trimming fault, twin. You know exactly what you doing, little bro. Shit childish, bro.
Later on, Kai had to say this about Bruce.
I want you to tell me, what have I done to you for you to talk to me in that type of way and to gossip to your mods, bro? You should be going to therapy. My if that's how you feeling, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really think that really going through some shit, bro. I swear to God, you need to go to therapy. If that's how you feeling, bro, you need to go on that track hawk, hit 100 on the gas, straight to therapy. Tell the or what the f you're going to, bro. That's what you need to do, gang. I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want to do with you no more. I don't want to be associated with you no more. I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
Bruce eventually took accountability of what he said, but he's not taking it back.
Those messages were me. Hurt people and say hurtful things. And at the time of those things where they were said, I can definitely say I was hurt. Majority of them shits was like 2 months ago, but that doesn't change the fact that it was said. And me, I'm telling you, I don't take back any of the things that I said. I'm taking full accountability, bro. I don't know why. I didn't even look all too deep into the internet and what was about me from other people, but I'm nipping all this in the bud.
Kai also went to Yachty's podcast, where Yachty tells Bruce to apologize and even shows him love.
He apologized twice, so I was like, I appreciate him and shit like that.
I bet you haven't spoken to Bruce.
I haven't spoken to Bruce.
Bruce, I don't know where you at, but we know you watching. He's probably drunk in that little room with them skateboards on the wall. You need to call Kai and you need to apologize, alright? Because there's nothing more manly than apologies. When you're wrong and then taking accountability. So we fuck with Bruce.
I fuck with Bruce.
Bruce is like my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Bruce literally is. I look at Bruce and see myself. Minus the weird aftershave shit. Yeah, we love you. You know, that's like a little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fuck with Bruce.
These events essentially triggered the domino effect. One problem leads to more problems for Bruce. He never loved being around fake people, but he goes on his way to talk about others behind their backs. People obviously stopped to give Bruce even the slightest bit of attention because of this outcome. This drama got him banned on Twitch, so he had to switch over to Kick for a year. The average viewer count slowly decreased, and everyone realized that Bruce is just a narcissist, egotistical guy. Not even a year passed by and Bruce came back on Twitch. In June 2024, he wanted to stream more consistently, but one stream turned into a cannon of events. Bruce started to crash out on FaZe Clan for no reason, more specifically on Lacey.
You think I give a f if Lacey is live? No, f that fat white ass. You think I give a f? Fuck FaZe!
Banks didn't hesitate and responded to the clip, showing his DMs with Bruce and said that he's a fanboy. All of this happened while Bruce actually went to the FaZe house just a couple of days before and asked Banks if he could join FaZe. Everything turned down for Bruce. His friends left him and no one would mess with him anymore. Even stable Ronaldo used to like Bruce and had a long conversation with him on stream.
I think that's what, going back to the starting question, like, would you recommend streaming or whatever, like, to someone, bro? Like, that shit is just, before you join, we even said, it's just like, it's so hard. People don't understand it nowadays, you know? It's like botting viewers, super energetic clip farming, like, it's like someone like you who came up, like, just doing your own thing. Like, you can't really do that anymore, I feel like.
Bro, motherfuckers think I play a character.
No, yeah.
That's the crazy part about it. Like, when I heard people play, like, characters and shit, like Sketch, I didn't know Sketch was playing a character until I heard he was 25. I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool that you could consistently do that.
Unfortunately, Bruce made every domino piece fall down on the floor. The ego controlled him drastically. Some people say he was right, but others say that he's straight in the wrong and also blame it on other streamers. Bruce a dickhead now, Kai a sellout, FaZe is ass as in so many ways. Not even a gaming trick-shotting clan anymore. Rage is the only one who's still cool after everything. After these things happened, Bruce showed that he wasn't interested in streaming anymore, even if he promised that he's going to be consistent a couple of months ago. We're in 2025 and Bruce is nowhere to be found. He's on a long break right now and people don't know if he'll ever get back to streaming. Strangely enough, he announced his comeback on Clash of Clans. Although Bruce had his ups and downs, people still want him to come back to streaming.
Bruce, every time I turn around, I see your name. Go ahead and press that button, go live. No matter what you thinking, no matter what you overthinking, no matter how perfect you want it to be, it ain't gonna be how you want it. You just gotta press live. Never be afraid to show up, man, because at the end of the day, just love you feel me?
Like Solomonati said, not everything is going to be perfect, so you just have to hop on a stream and do your thing. But Bruce doesn't feel like this anymore. He already has a different plan going out in his life. Bruce owns a music collective named Ball Hog that consists of 3 artists: Protect, Sneak, and 77 Osei. Protect is the one who started the pop in the underground scene with songs like Fall Guys, Keisha Cole, and many more songs. This is what Bruce wants to focus on because he loves music a lot and he truly wants to skyrocket these guys' careers up, especially Protect's career.
What do you envision like 5-7 years for the collective? You know, I'm sure you guys have your nights where you just sit and you think and you're like, yo, bro, I imagine we did this and that, you know?
What I envision for it is to show the young black youth they could do anything they put their mind to. And you can also win with your brothers and people around you that's the same color as you, or if they not, you know.
What happens next for Bruce? Is he going to stream ever again, or people can just quit thinking about him? All we know right now is that the streaming community needs the streams that didn't feel like reality shows again. They need that connection with the streamer, or who knows, maybe Bruce took this break to clear his mind and come back stronger. Rage hinted at Bruce and how they talked over the phone a couple of months ago.
The next person I invited, chat, I invited Bruce. FaceTimed him, pulled out his fucking Draco, aimed it at the camera, said never call me again. It said something about my chin and hung up. I wasn't gonna invite your way no way. You know what I'm saying?
And even Silky wants him to come back.
No way that's him in the back, right? There's just no way. There's no way. Come back, man.
Whatever it is, people need Bruce back. Streaming went downhill these last few years, but Solomonati came back stronger than ever. Bruce, it's time to do the same. Do it for your community.